Hello and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program and of course our Space Center. Last time out we had our liquid fuel, which might be in here. Nope, that's the harp. Why is the harp in here? We had this, lap 2. We worked with lap 1 and lap 2, our first liquid fuel tanks, which means we had control over our thrusters. If we go outside, let's have a look quickly at what science we have. We have 41 science. I did a little bit off camera, but today we need to... I feel like we could test this radial decoupler. I feel like that's a good test. That feels like that's going to be a really good test. Because we can start mixing solid and liquid rocket boosters. And that's going to be kind of cool for us. Because then we can start actually having separation on them. So, tell you what. Let's take this one. Yeah, accept that. So I'm going to accept that one, and we're going to go for... Should we go for escape the atmosphere? Breach the atmosphere by flying a vessel to an altitude of 70,000 meters. I mean, I feel like we can do that now. I feel like this is possible. In fact, even that might be possible there. Look at that. Getting ourselves up to speed, 41,000... In fact, that's probably going to be even more possible because we can take those into space. Or we can take them up on the radial decouplers. Ooh. When does the... hold on. But the radial decouplers have something specific, don't they? Yeah, they have that. They don't want to be taken up too far. Although we could do a double experiment, we could try it, make sure it works at a slow speed, and then take this up and away. And that would kind of work for us, wouldn't it? I feel like that would work. Okay, you tell you what, let's take that. Let's do something fancy. We're going to start a whole new vehicle. This is going to be quite interesting. I don't know whether I could grab a little bit more science whilst I'm at it, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Right, we'll name this in a bit. This has gone all the way up there once again. Alright, so what do we need here? We're going to need that, and I think we're going to need a couple of those. In fact, we'll do symmetry on that. We've got this flea one as well, which doesn't have as much power. But that's, you know, I just want to quickly see something. If I was to hook that on, no, that there, does this cover it? It used to, no it doesn't. There used to be a way to cover, they used to have fairings, unless that was a mod. They used to have fairings on these. Or maybe, hold on, maybe it's on a liquid fuel. Hang on. Oh, you connect there. Maybe it was a liquid fuel engine that had it. Ah, yeah, it was a liquid fuel. Okay. Right, so we could do that. We could do that, but that's not what I want to do. What I'm looking at doing here is we're going to go fuel tanks. Can we make that fuel tank bigger? No. We're going to go for a triple fuel tank. Should we go triple or double? Now let's go for a double fuel tank. We're going to do that there. We'll take that off. At this point in time, we are going to put... We were supposed to do something with the service bay, weren't we? I'm going to put the stack decoupler here. That way that gives that an option. Okay, now I'm wondering, should I stick the service bay in the middle? So we have a service bay, stack decoupler, like so. That looks like it looks good to me. Okay. We'll then put... let's see. What's this? Heat shields. Structural heat shield with an integrated fairing. What, so if I did that it would cover it? Yes, it would. Ooh, fancy. Wait a minute. Does that mean I can put that here in case something goes really, really wrong and then we can point it downwards? That feels like that's a good idea. That feels like that's a really good idea. Okay, we're going to do that. We are going to do that. Which means we could use this for a little bit more than what we want. Right, there's our coupling. Let's put a radial decoupler. Let's put 2 of them. Like so. So this is going to be our first rocket. Then we can fit this on the radial decoupler, like so. I feel like I need to bring up the center of mass. Center thrust is fine. And aerodynamics, right, we want to try and bring that towards the center of mass. Also want to try and possibly bring that down. I'd rather the center of... Actually, no. I'd rather the center of mass was towards the middle. But that just... I feel like that's going to be really wobbly. Really, really wobbly. Yeah, I really feel like that's going to be really wobbly. But we're going to try it. We are going to try it. This is... I think we'll call this Wobble 1. Right, what else can we put around here? Okay, inside the service bay. We'll open that up. Apparently it does work the way I had it. Let's get rid of that. No, get rid of that. When I had it a couple of episodes ago and I said it didn't look like they were fitting in properly. They actually do fit as... Well, they do fit properly. And I can just do that and then... No, is it? Not that. Is it that? I can't remember. No, that's not it. How do I rotate? Not that one. That's it. That's the one I wanted. So we can just stick that there. You can see that will close and that's safe. Okay. We'll stick a thermometer in here. Now, the problem with the thermometer is I can't actually see it. So I need to be a little... There you go. There we go. Now I can see the thermometer. And we'll put the barometer in here as well. And we'll stick the barometer right there. Alright, that is now capable of going up and getting us some science. As a matter of fact, if I were to... Not that. If I were to place you there, move you... No, go back on. Move you in the middle a little bit more and towards the edge. Now that's still going to close. There you go. I can stick another one right there. So we could take 2 sets of readings if we really wanted to. There we go. So we've got a barometer. We've got thermometers. In fact, no, you know what? I'll pop you in the middle. Because then we can put another thermometer. We have 2 sets of readings for everything. Another thermometer there. And another barometer. Oh, not there. Another barometer about there. There we go. That is a fully loaded science bay. I'm liking the look of that. That's a fully loaded science bay for us. Okay. Let's bring this down. There we go. It's pretty much on the ground. There you go. That's as close to the ground as I can put it. Right. Now. I feel like we could put aerodynamic nose cones on both of these, but I also feel like it's a good idea to put... Oh, well, forget that. That's not going to work. Yeah, the nose cones it is. Where's our nose cone? The aerodynamic nose cone. Aerodynamic nose cone there. Right, we're going to put the parachute on the top of this one. That parachute should be able to give us the slowdown we need, but just in case it can't, I'm going to stick... I think the drogue chute does slow us down a little bit as well, so we'll put a drogue chute there. Now we're also going to put a second drogue chute on this to slow it down, and we're going to put a radial mounted parachute there, and then these 2 are also going to have drogue chutes. Can I not get this to... Oh yeah, I can get this to mirror. There we go. If I was to do that, that should give me one on the other side as well. Yes. And we'll stick a parachute on it. At this point here. There we go. There's the parachute. Now, the question here is that... How do I get the parachute to automatically deploy? Because what's going to happen is these 2 are going to be destroyed. And I don't want them to be destroyed. I'd rather that the drogue chutes and everything deploy and let them touch down. So I don't know how to... Alright, let's have a look at the Kerbal, the Kirby Wiki, Kerbapedia, KSpedia, that's what it's called. I'm looking at it right in front of me, it's called the KSpedia. Not that. Timers, I don't know. Action groups, what's an action? How does this work? You can add stock actions through the list. Group action shows... Okay, abort action group. This stock action group can be used to fire off your escape tower. Okay, yep. Common setup would be to have all solar panels toggle in one key press, all radiators extend with the layout seen here. You can list... Okay. So what I would want is not that. Not that at all. Yeah, we know that. We know about stacking in stages. Yeah, we'll find out about that in a minute. Yeah, we know about that. Angle snap we know about. So that's not it. Management screens, what's... No, none of this. Locations. Easter eggs. Other places of interest. So you've got to find all these. Okay. Fine, we can do some of that. No, we don't need to know about space travel. All I need to know is how can I get this to automatically deploy? I feel like minimum pressure is... I feel like that might be something to do with it. I do feel like that's something to do with it, but I can't be entirely sure. I mean, what I suppose I could do is I could detach these and then have them deploy when they need to. So, alright, well, let's just see. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to... let's assign these and get these right. So we're going to have... we're probably going to need another stage. We're going to have this in its first stage. That in the second stage. Like so. Okay. Can we collapse those? No. Those parachutes are going to happen right. So I kind of want the decouple and the parachutes and everything to happen in one. I feel. I mean, I don't know what's going to happen. I honestly don't know what's going to happen. Then what I want is that's going to happen in one, surely. Well, no, actually, what we can have is we can have the two drogue we can have drogue chute number 1 deploy. Can we do that? Slow it down so you can safely decouple and get that parachute going, and then we'll get the number. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to have that one on its own stage. There we go. Then it'll decouple and do that, and at the same time do that. Or should it do... No, let's do that, and then we'll have it do... No, that's not right. There. Okay, that looks right. So, liquid fuel engine, solid fuel. That. Decouple. At the same time as decoupling, deploy your parachutes. Then deploy that one on its own. When it does that, deploy the second one, and then deploy that, and then deploy that. Okay, I mean, that looks right, but I have a feeling this is going to go very, very wrong, so I'm going to call this, what should I call this? What should I call this? I'm going to call this the FS1. Why? Because it stands for Fault Start 1. Don't tell anybody. FS1 equals or stands for Fault Start 1. Only launch in the evenings so nobody sees the failure. I need to move my keyboard over. There we go. Good. Okay, that's the... Oh, yeah, that would be a failure. Oh, no. Go away. Go away. There we go. We will save that. That is FS1. Alright, let's see what happens. I have a feeling it's going to tip over straight away, but... You know, what can you do? Right, so what's our mission? Our mission is to, first of all, get to 9 to 15,000 meters. And at that speed... That's our first mission. And then decouple. Alright, well, we're going to try and keep it slower. So we're going to really cut back on this. Yeah, we're really going to cut back on this one. There we go. So those things can only give 50 and 50. Obviously, there's more weight for them to lug around. But this thing can give us as much as we want. Shroud enable, shroud disable. That's fine. The shroud's not on there anyway. I feel like that's going to do the trick. I feel like that's going to allow us to get to 15,000 meters without too much effort and get us in a speed range that's going to be okay for us. That's just my feeling. Just my feeling. Alright, should we try it? Let's try it. I feel like this is where things are going to go wrong without the correct maths. Alright, Jeb is the crazy one to take it. That is balanced. It is evening. Alright, that's a lovely shadow though. Look at that. That's a very nice shadow. I mean, when you look at the shadow looks like it's class. But, yeah, that doesn't look so classy, does it? There we go. We can take that as the thumbnail if we wanted to. Right. Well, I suppose we'll switch on the SAS. Lift off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off. And we'll use the throttles sparingly to get ourselves underway. Oh, it's wobbly. It's wobbly. I've got it rotated all wrong. I feel like that's gone very wrong very quickly. But we might be able to, if I can get this rotated, we might be able to start bringing it back up slowly. I feel like I've got the rotations all wrong on things like this. Right, what are we supposed to be doing? Supposed to be at 9,000. Well, I think we'll get to 9,000. I do feel like we're going to get to 9,000, so at least the decoupler is going to be tested. Yeah, I think 9,000 is very possible. And obviously I'm keeping the speed low. There we go, now we've got some stability. Alright. Oh, we've run out of power now. 7,000, 8,000. Oh no. Please make it 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it's not going to make it. We're going to be short by... I don't believe it. I don't believe it. We were short by about 200... Not even 200 meters. Okay, well, let's just try this decoupling mechanism anyway. Did it do what it needed to do? I don't feel like it did. And for us, we're going to deploy our own drogue chute. I don't feel like they've done what they're supposed to do, which is concerning for me. Then again, they are slowing, they are not dropping very quickly. So maybe they have done what they were supposed to do. Is there any science we can get from here? Crew report. Kerbin's water? No, not really. Alright, we are dropping fairly quickly, but if I do that, Where's the other one? Oh, that did deploy something. This is actually good. And I can do this as well. Okay, we're going to reset that. This didn't go very well. Let's be honest, this hasn't gone very well. What we're going to do is we're going to close that until we get down on the ground. I think they deployed the parachutes. It certainly looks like it. And that looks more like a capsule, but this has gone very wrong. Yeah, look, they've certainly deployed something. There's a parachute there. It looks like there's parachutes there and parachutes there. That's fancy. That really is fancy. Alright, we have touchdown. Now, can we get a crew report from the water? Yes, we can. Okay, let's at least... Oh, I can hear I heard another parachute open. Let's observe that one. Let's observe both. Let's observe that one as well. So we'll get as much data as we can. Toggle and log. Ooh, this is good. There we go. Fantastic. Okay. Now I want to try and find out where the other ones are. I can't really see them. Oh, here comes one. There's another one coming down. Oh, this could be a lovely screenshot if we get it right. Now, I don't think we're going to be able to get this one right, but if by chance we do, that could... Oh, it destroyed the... Well, the rocket got destroyed. I mean, the engine. So that could do with a bit more. Okay. We almost had it, and I think we managed to just about get that parachute system working. Maybe we need to fix that a little bit. We're just going to wait for... In fact, we're not going to wait for it. We're going to recover the vessel. We're going to then start getting the debris in once we've done this. And that's where I'm going to end this video. Okay, so we did get more science. That's a good sign. We're going to, at the tracking station, have a look at what debris we've got. We've got 3 bits of debris. Where are they? There they are. Well, there's one. That's 1 bit of debris. We had 3, didn't we? Let's just time warp a little bit. I'll wait for a few moments. I'll recover that one. No other debris? Didn't we... Where's our solid boosters gone? Ah. Well, maybe our solid boosters have been destroyed. Oh, look at all of that. There's a river down there that we could have a look at. Ah. Okay, it looks like the solid rocket boosters got destroyed. Well, that's a problem. But we did manage to get some lag. That's what we managed to get. There we go. We're back. We managed to get some science. So what sort of stuff do we need? We could get more science for science, but I think that's not a good idea quite just yet. We've got aviation. I feel like that's possibly a good idea. My issue is I don't know how to time other things to do stuff, if that makes any amount of sense. Oh, the stability enhancer. That's a big thing for us as well. I feel like since we're playing with rockets still, that's what we're going to need. The stability enhancer. Yeah. I'm just trying to work out whether it's a good idea or not. Tell you what, leave it in the comments box. Let me know. Let me know if you think that's a good idea, and I'll tell me which one to buy, and I'll buy it, and then we'll try and fix this for the next episode. So we're going to try and work out how to improve upon this design and actually have it going up in the air properly. I mean, the problem is here, I think, is at the center of gravity and air. Yeah, there we go. Gravity and aerodynamics. You know what I forgot to put on here? Wings. That's what I forgot to put on. And that's where I'm going to end it with that forgetfulness. There you go. You see? Putting on wings would bring that down right where I need it to be. Oh, that's what I should have done. That is definitely what I should have done. And obviously I haven't I haven't set this up correctly. It's the axes are all messed up. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Kerbal Space Program. Leave a comment in the comments box below, letting me know what you think. Anything else that we can have a look at? Let's have a look at the administration building before we go. Still the same stuff here. I'm trying to work out how we can get more than 2 active contracts. But anyway, in the next video, we're going to find a way to get these contracts working. We can definitely do the radial decoupler. I might do that one off camera, but we can certainly do that one. We almost had it. And then we've got this solid booster, which I think we can do that as well. But really, what we want to do is we want to escape the atmosphere. That's a big one for us. Look at that. We're going to get some good reputation, good amount of money. That's the one we really want. Last but not least, do support me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. Your support would be massively appreciated and will help me out a huge amount. These videos all do take a long time to make. Anyway, that's all been said and done, and I will see you guys next time in Kerbal Space Program.